Hello and welcome back to my question and answer series. So yeah, let's get down to it, shall we? Your mic sound is very low. I'm sorry about that. I do talk quite quietly, but I would imagine you're one of the people who uses a laptop. Every time that someone says my sound is low, I ask if they're using a laptop and they say yes. I mean, if I watch some of my videos back and I put it up to full volume, then I'm shouting pretty much. But I try to keep my voice up. It's one of the things I feel that is my worst quality as a commentator or a personality on the internet. Blah blah blah. Is I speak quite softly a lot of the time. So I've been trying to keep my mouth up. My mouth up. Yes. You have loads of inactive subs. Nice Q&A, dude. Yeah, I do, but so does everyone else. Everyone has inactive subs. And that's just the way it is. I'm just glad I have the small base I do, and the people who enjoy my videos. Shane, favourite Muse song? I don't listen to Muse. The only song I know by them is that one from Guitar Hero 3, and I can't remember what it's called. But it sounds cool. What do you think about America is where you live better? I'm gonna go to America soon, sometime, like within the next 6 months. Is where I live better. I feel, and I'm sure a lot of people feel this about their own country, but I feel England is the greatest place in the world. So yeah, I feel where I live is better. Are you going to start playing scary games more frequently now that you know they scare you? Example, Paranormal. I don't want to play that game. That is, I mean, Slender's scary, like, that Paranormal is just horrible. You have no idea. Seriously, I couldn't finish that. I could not do it. I might try it again, but it scares me. When do you go on Dueling Network in US time? If you're able. Rate, comment, subscribe, and can you say Devin Goods? Devin Goods! I tend just to go on Dueling Network. It's not like I go on at a specific time and say, ooh, doo, doo. No, if I've got a bit of spare time, or I feel like it, I'll just go on Dueling Network. Loads of people just pop up and ask me for a game, and I give them a game every time. Unless I'm playing already. Have you read the book of Fight Club or American Psycho? If not, you should. I have not. I tend not to read books, and I'm like reading 50 Shades of Grey at the moment. I still haven't been able to pick it up after like 3 weeks because it's just terrible. Can you turn up the volume on these videos? I'll rate, comment, and subscribe, even though you're already dead. I turn up the volume to full. Like there's a thing where you can turn it up in Sony Vegas, and I always put it to top. What is your opinion of China in the sex industry? Have you seen any of her videos? If a lot of you won't know who China is. China was a female wrestler, really big, muscly woman, and she went into porn pretty much. So if any of you would like to see China, search on Google. What is it? One Night in China, I think it's called. But I haven't seen it. But I'm sure a lot of you will love seeing it. Oh god. Can you do a playthrough of Skyrim? I haven't played Skyrim yet. I might. Who knows? I mean, it might just be fun for me to just go, boom, I'm playing it. Someone said bees. I don't like that. Someone said, what's your biggest fear? Yeah, bees. Bees, small spaces, death. That's a pretty big fear of mine. Oh god, this is a fucking tough one. How and why did you try to kill yourself? Please answer. I'm not sure if I'm ready to talk about this yet. I'll tell you what, I'll keep going through this. If I pluck up the courage to tell you, I will. If not, I'll probably leave it for the next one. I didn't expect people to ask that. Is there anyone in the world you love so much that you could give your life for them? Yeah, my mom. I love my mom more than anything. You guys have no idea. Like, my mom I love. I mean, there's everyone else. There's other people in my family. There's, you know, there's Aaron, and there's really close, but the number one person is my mum, because she's just so loving and I love her, and she's given up so much for me, and she's just been the best mother she could be. So yeah. Is there someone from the past you really miss and you'd like to locate? Yeah, actually. A few years ago there was this girl, fuck it, her name was Karen, and we were really, really good friends. We never went out or anything, but one night, you know, I got pissed off because she didn't want to talk to me as much anymore, and we had a big argument, and she was all like, you know, I've had all this stress with my friends and university and I don't need you, and she pretty much blocked me, hasn't got in touch since. It must have been 2 or 3 years ago, and I really would love to just say hi to her. There was this one chick from back in the day that I wanted to get back in touch with, and I did. Like, she was the girl from the Worst Weekend Ever, and out of nowhere I just sent her the video. I was like, you'd actually like this, because she didn't know about it. She didn't know about what I went through that night, and she was the person who I felt was the one that got away. Then we started talking again, and I don't know, it was strange, because the more I talked to her, the more I realised I didn't like who she was. I didn't like her as a person. She was kind of like, how do I say this? She was an asshole. She was like, I'm going to act the way I want, and if you or anyone else doesn't like it, you have to deal with that. To be my friend, you have to deal with my insecurities and my bullshit and me being an asshole to you, you know, all those things. And the more I heard it and the more I thought about it, the more I thought, wow, this bitch is an asshole. I don't want anything to do with it. And in the end, it just fizzled out, and I really don't care. I mean, not that I really did care anyway, because all the feelings had gone. Even though I knew she was the one who got away, there was no feelings left for her, because it had been so long. It had been like 7, 8 years, something like that. But yeah. If you could have sex with any 3 people you chose, who would they be? Honestly, and yeah, sex is not really a big thing to me. Maybe it's just, I mean, this is where I go, oh, I've had so much sex in my life, it doesn't matter. But seriously, sex isn't that good. And if you haven't had sex before, you know, if you're a virgin, I know I've got a lot of young people who watch this video, it's really not that good. If you've, how do I say this? If you've done things on your own, it doesn't feel that much better. The only thing you'd feel is the connection part. That's much better. And you can get that from just dating and doing other things. So, honestly, there's not really 3 people I could choose to have sex with, because it's all the same. It's pretty much all the same. Would you rather have a rewind button in your life, or would you rather have a pause button in your life? Would rewind mean that I can redo these things, or just re-experience them? If it would mean I can rewind and redo, I would have the rewind button. If it means I can just go and re-experience things, no, because there's not many things I'd want to re-experience. But if I had a pause button, I could do whatever I want, steal like countless shit tons of money, and just live the rest of my life like a god. So I'd rather have the pause button in that situation. Would you rather have the ability to fly, or would you rather have invisibility? I'd have fly. Flying's cool. Alright. Would you rather shit rainbows or fat bubblegum? Fat bubblegum. Then it wouldn't smell. Will you play SCP-087-B or Containment Breach? I'll play scary games. I am working up the courage. I played Slender today, and that was scary, so yeah. Why'd you try to kill yourself? I've already said about that. If you could wrestle any of your favourite wrestlers, who would it be? And do you think you'd win? Well, I'll tell you what, if you booked me to win, I'd win, because it's fake. I don't know, I wouldn't really want to wrestle any of them, but I'd love to meet Kurt Angle, more than anything. I could have met him a few years ago, but I got all scared. I was like, I don't want to see him, scary! Nah, this was like 5 years ago, and I was like, no, I don't want to. My friend got pictures, I was like, oh, I should have went. I'd go now, fuck. I have all the exact same feelings for Yu-Gi-Oh that you have for Magic. Yu-Gi-Oh here is the game that the really older or really younger kids play. Magic the Gathering are in the middle ground. Okay, so you're saying that in your area Magic the Gathering is the cool, normal people's thing and Yu-Gi-Oh is the weird thing. I'll tell you what, there's a place called Coventry and Escape Games. They run Yu-Gi-Oh and the people there are absolute retards. The community there is horrible. Around the country there are like different shops and places that people play. Birmingham's got one, Dudley's got one, Sheffield, Manchester. You know, there's lots of different ones. All of those have normal people. Coventry Escape Games does not. I'm just throwing that out there for the people who actually know what I'm talking about in Yu-Gi-Oh. They're fucking, oh my god. I went in there and they were all just, I just want to fucking throw them all out. And I tell you, it's not even that they're like, duh, stupid. It's not. They're, because I don't mind, people are kind of a bit, you know, weird. You know, I'm friends with a lot of weird people. And, you know, that's kind of a, how do I say, it's kind of charming and kind of nice, you know, because they don't mean anything ill by it. But these people are obnoxiously loud, have inferiority and superiority complexes, and I just want to punch them really hard. They're really loud, and they laugh so... Alright, I'm done talking about this now. If you were in control of WWE Creative, would you ever end The Undertaker's WrestleMania streak, and why? There's only one thing that I would do with The Undertaker's undefeated streak. If I was going to end it, I would end it with John Cena cheating. Yeah, John Cena cheating to end it. Because it would turn him heel. It would probably turn him into a Hulk Hogan type heel from 1996. And that could, like, reignite wrestling as, you know, something. It's the only instance I would ever do it. Because I think... I don't know. I feel John Cena should be the one to break it. I'm going to have so much hate. People are like, I don't like John Cena. I don't believe that he should be doing this. Okay. Hey Shane, what's your thoughts on girls putting guys in the friend zone? And why most girls would rather date assholes? Okay. This is something I talk about a lot. And I always laugh at guys who are in the friend zone. I don't allow myself to get in the friend zone. If I actually see a girl who puts me in the friend zone, even if I wasn't really that interested, like if they're like, oh, you're such a good friend, you're a great bro, I will instantly delete them. I won't even say, oh, fuck you. I'll just outright delete them. I did it to this girl who I wanted to go out with a while back. And it felt like she was friend zoned. I think she did friend zone me. And I was just like, boom, gone. Because it's not worth it. It's really not. I mean, what are you going to do? Be in the friend zone, be the bestest friend you can, and then maybe they'll really want you in the end? No. Just get out of there. There's no point. If she's put you in the friend zone, just get out. As far as girls dating assholes, I wouldn't say girls date assholes. Girls like assertiveness, girls like people who can take control, and assholes tend to have those qualities. And also, some girls like bad guys, you know. I would say don't be a pushover. Don't be a pussy. But don't be an asshole, you know? Just I don't know. It works for me. I mean, that's just how I work. What's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you? Probably getting beaten up by a girl in front of guys when I was like 13. It was horrible. I cried. What's your favourite food and your favourite food to cook? Favourite food, I don't know, at the moment, like curry, enchiladas, stuff like that. Favourite food to cook, a full Sunday roast. That's so much fun to cook because there's so much going on in the kitchen and you're just like doing stuff and it's great. And yeah, any videos of you and Aaron at a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament? I'll tell you, Aaron has a DVD of us like at a tournament in like 2007, 2006. I haven't seen it, and I've been saying to Aaron, please don't put that up on the internet. But yeah. If Yami came up to you and said he had sexual urges towards you and stripped off, what would you do? I wouldn't punch him, but I would just, you know, sit him down and say, you know, this isn't gonna happen, you know. I wouldn't punch him for that. Can you show us a real life Yu-Gi-Oh? Show us your real life Yu-Gi-Oh deck and possibly a real life duel against Yami. Aaron doesn't have a deck. I barely have a deck. I have some cards, but yeah. If Yami asked you to jerk him off with a squid, would you kill him or gut his fingers off until he said it's fine to do it myself? What? No! I'd just tell him to go away. If you ever turned gay, would you hit on Yami? And if you did, what do you think he'd do? I'm not attracted to men. Like, even if I think a man is a good-looking man, I've never thought I want to be with that guy. I'd want to have sex with that guy. I want to kiss that guy. You know, I understand the difference between being good-looking and attraction. Aaron, for me, on the other hand, has neither of those. Neither an attraction, or I don't think he's good-looking in my eyes. You know, maybe my standards are too high. But yeah. What is with your wallpaper wall paint? What's wrong with my... It's a border and it's like cream on top and red on the bottom. There's a border and it looks nice, thank you. Are you going to upload League of Legends videos? Maybe some tips and tricks I'll play with Yami. By the way, rate, comment, subscribe. Rate, comment, subscribe, everyone. I recorded a League video yesterday, but I fucking lost something. It was horrible. Can you play Pokemon Minecraft? Ooh, I'd want to play that. That sounds good. Have you ever played the Persona series? If not, you should look at Persona 3, 4, and Area. I have not even heard of that. What do you think of Season 5 of Breaking Bad so far? So good. Spoilers, everyone, for the next 10 seconds. So cover your ears if you don't want to know on Breaking Bad. Hank knows. Hank knows. Hank knows. I can't believe Hank knows. Oh my god, it's going to be the best next 8 episodes. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's so good. And Mike Ehrmantraut is dead, and I loved him. He was great. Mike should be like in the Hitman movies. You know, he'd be in the Hitman movie and he'd be like, pew, pew, and shit. But Hank knows, guys. Hank knows. Hank knows. Will you play an amazing game, like a Breaking Bad game? There isn't a Breaking Bad game, is there? I'd want that. Have you ever seen the animes Monster? No. Outlaw Star? Yes. Very good. High School of the Dead? No. Or Elf and Lied? I've seen first episode of that. But I've seen Outlaw Star. I have all of Outlaw Star on DVD. Aaron's got it, actually. It's in Aaron's, like, room somewhere. Yeah. I was recommended to you, but forgot my other screen name because I haven't been on in a while. Question: do you like any girls right now? I'm kind of seeing someone right now, but kind of not. It's complicated, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe. Prank Aaron already. Come on, I've done enough to that kid. What's the best moment of your life? I tell you. I was with, this is where I kind of saw her as the one that got away, because I had some amazing times with her. But the chick from Exeter, I went to her prom, and it was me, her friends, you know, we kind of built a bit of a rapport. There was like a lot of us, and it was her prom, and it was at the beach, and we ditched it after like halfway through, and we went up to this cliff on, like, we were imbued. Went into this cliffs, everyone was there, and me and her broke off from everyone else. We sat down, you know, I put my coat down, she laid on it, and we looked up to the stars, and there was shooting stars. It was gorgeous, it was a beautiful night. And it's probably one of the best moments of my life. It was just so nice, it was just so perfect. Yeah, it was nice, it really was. I've had loads of good times, but that's one that always sticks in my mind as one of those perfect moments. But yeah. What do you think is more indestructible? Thor's hammer, the shield of Captain America, or Hulk's pants? Quite sure Hulk's pants rip at some point. The shield of Captain America is a dustbin lid, and Thor's hammer, that flies a lot. I will rape you if you don't play Majora's Mask. Yeah, dude, I noticed a little while ago that he's selfish. I think you're talking about Aaron there. He's a bit selfish, but he's trying. He really is. Just, I mean, he really is trying his best. Oh, what's also the funniest moments you've had in your life? I caught an egg and threw it back. Funniest moments? I don't know. I've just had a lot of stuff happen. It was fun. KFC gravy? That was really funny. Poor Aaron. Have you ever smoked marijuana? Nope. Never even smoked a cigarette. Shane, what is your favourite superhero? I'm a Batmaniac. Yeah, I'm a Batman fan because he's the ultimate human being. He's not he's not even a superhero. He's just a guy with he's just the perfect human because he's strong, he's smart, he's got all the money, he's just perfect. You didn't answer my question. Oh, I don't know what your question is though. When you bring home a girl, do you tell her to rate, comment, subscribe? If I bring home a girl, she better have already rated, commented, and subscribed. Why is Yami so afraid to talk about his girlfriend? I'm not going to talk about his girlfriend anymore. She had a go at me, apparently. Why did you try to kill yourself? Sorry if it's too personal, Shane. It's alright. I'll pluck up this courage at some point. It's to do with a girl. Drugs bad and clean. Shane, can you and Aaron do a live stream for the December 21st death thingy? Do a countdown while playing games for like 8 hours. I actually talked to Aaron about this earlier, and I think we will actually do it, like, for a few hours. What's your favourite band? To Paint Thinner! I can't believe that's caught on. I've seen that in a lot of my videos, like, To Paint Thinner! I don't think I have a favourite band. I really, really like Guns N' Roses, though. Like, really. Shane, please drop lava on Yami's Minecraft home that he's so proud of, please. Maybe. Have you ever watched the TV show Andromeda? No. Other than yourself and Yami Mash, do you ever watch any of the Let's Players? Let's Players? Not as such. I watch lots of YouTube videos. I watch Game Grumps, of course. Hey, I'm Grump, I'm not so Grump, and we're the Game Grumps. I watch Retsu Prey. If any of you have ever heard of Retsu Prey, they are just insanely funny. They rip on other Let's Players if they're really bad. I want to be Retsu Preyed at some point. So does Aaron. Massive fans of them. I mean, if I saw one of my videos uploaded to Retsu Prey, I'd be like, I would be like, most people see it as a huge insult because they are actually ripping the shit out of you. You know, they're saying things about you, about how bad you are at this. But I would love it. I would be so happy. It's just, they're funny as all hell. If Aaron had stolen your Hello Kitty Pez dispenser and repeatedly shoved it up his ass 48 times and then slapped your face with it, would you film it? By the way, you're amazing. No, I wouldn't film it. I'd probably punch him. You're adorable. Why, thank you. Wasp was mine because in year 4 I tripped over a nest of them. By the way, by wasps and bees, I mean the same thing, because in England we don't have wasps. They're just the female bees. Male bees are the honey big ones, the fat ones. And the smaller ones are the workers, which are the females? Or yeah, the females that aren't queen. I've been at the museum way too many times. I agree with you, Yu-Gi-Oh! Power when it hit 2007, 2008 went pretty dead. And now it's actually massive. They had the biggest tournament ever last year. I can't believe it. Will you pretty please think about doing live streams? Yeah, I'm getting there. American Psycho. Keep calm and keep returning the videotapes. Family Guy or American Dad? And your top 5 Pokemon from the original 151. Family Guy, yes, is probably number 1, but American Dad is very close behind because of the scene where Stan's on crack and it's so funny. He's like, I need crack! Top 5 Pokemon. Alright, 5 to 2 because this is in no order. Arcanine, Articuno, Rapidash, Venusaur, and number 1 Coughing. Will you do another Pokemon drinking challenge with Yami? Probably. Would you rather burn all your signed Serpent Night Dragons, or tongue Aaron for 2 minutes? Bromance, haha. I'd rather burn my Serpent Knights, thanks. I'm not really into tonguing. That's not bromance, that's just gay. Shane, will you ever play Amnesia on your channel? Yes. Do you and Yami gonna play Minecraft together sometime? Please keep trolling. You're the reason I roll on the floor. I like that. Big fan. I don't troll. Everyone, just please. I'm not a troll. Like, you know, he kills me, he throws lava on me, and then I start doing shit. You know, I'm just retaliating. Do you think Triple H will leave WWE because Brock Lesnar's put his career in this position? Aw, that's so cute. I think kayfabe's alive. I think Triple H is probably going to have no more than 2 matches left in him. I love Brock Lesnar though. Such a beast. Shane, you a virgin? Lol, no. I don't mind bees or it's wasps. I have a phobia of. They're the same thing. Pretty much. By the way, did you try to commit... why did you try to commit suicide? Come on, guys. So many people asked that. I guess it's Will you ever play Jak and Daxter? I like the game. I really like the game. I might. I'm not sure. Favorite alcoholic drink? That would be vodka Monster, not vodka Red Bull. Because Red Bull tastes like shit now. How many WWE events have you been to? 0. I want to though. What do you think you will reach first? 10k subs or 1 million views? Most probably 10,000 subs. Do you still masturbate? That's the stupidest question I ever heard. To prevent Magnemite from being the new Zubat, here's a tip. Ground is 4 times effective on Magnemite. It does not have Levitate. Steel is weak to ground. Good to know. Will you help me with my biology homework? No. Arrow, I have a good question. When Yamimush was playing Slender 4th attempt, why did you scare him? Because it would be funny. I mean, we've been friends long enough, you know, so that you can just do anything and it's funny, you know? Like, when we were at, like, we did the KFC gravy thing and then someone threw a bucket on his head. Someone dropped a bucket on his head from, like, the next floor up. And someone was like, dude, put him into the position. It was like, ooh, onto his head. It's great. Have you ever been in love? Have you ever been hurt from it? And what would you do if Aaron's girlfriend dumped him and made Aaron go into depression? Hope that never happens, by the way. Ooh. Yes, I've been in love and I've been hurt from it. And that's, you know, the whole killing myself thing came into play. You know, I talk about love in a very... Love is very... It's a big thing. Like when someone says, oh, I love you, and then someone says, oh, I love you back. After like a week of knowing each other, I feel that's very stupid, because it's just not real. What would I do if Aaron's girlfriend dumped him and made him go into depression? I'm preparing for it, to be honest. Not because she's a bad person, not because I don't think they're good together, not because I don't feel they're in love with each other, just because it happens to probably 96, 97, 98% of all relationships. I mean, most people will never, ever, ever stay with their first girlfriend all the way through. So I think if she did dump him, then he's going into depression, yes, because he loves her. Well, he thinks he loves her. That's, you know, I feel he's too young to be in love. First time, you know, there's going to be so... Everyone here who has been through a relationship, the first time, you know, the first love, and then has got through that, and then looked back and thought, that was kind of silly, you know? When you're going through your first relationship, you won't ever see that. You'll just see the blinding love. So it's going to hurt him if it happens. I mean, I kind of hope it doesn't happen, because I don't want him to throw everything away, because, I mean, God, women will make you do anything. A woman will make you throw your own grandmother down the stairs, you know? Love is powerful, man. It's scary. So I hope it doesn't happen, but I feel it will. Just because of sheer numbers and probability. What would you do if your girlfriend was pregnant and she gave birth to a squirrel? So, you like wrestling? What do you think about UFC? I love UFC. I think it's great. I loved seeing Brock Lesnar there. I actually I see so many people say, "Oh, you watch wrestling? Why don't you go watch UFC instead?" And I'm like, firstly, they're completely different things. One of them is real shoot fight, and one of them is pure entertainment. I mean, something I always love about wrestling is on a 3-hour show, it will last 3 hours. You will have 3 hours worth of entertainment, no matter what. With UFC, it can be over in 2 seconds. And there's nothing wrong with that, but they're two completely different things. So, I like wrestling, I like UFC, and I hate it when people say, you like WWE, why don't you watch UFC instead? Because I watch both, I love them both, and I think they're completely different things. Why did you stop watching anime? Most of the anime today is great, and please choose your words carefully, because when it comes to anime, I am a respectful person. I'm a respectful person, but just don't be an ass about it, XP. Alright. I'm not going to choose my words carefully. At all. Ever. Especially about anime. I mean, the way you said it there, it sounds like I fucking told you your mother's a whore or something. But no, I mean, why would I choose my words carefully? It's crap. It's terrible at the moment. And not only is the anime crap at the moment, the community is terrible. The people I see at, like, conventions are all obnoxious assholes. And I feel that's because it's become more mainstream, and the absolute nerds decide to go there, and they feel they can be as loud as possible and be annoying, and it's just not good. So I'm not being an ass about it. I'm just telling you exactly what I feel, and I don't feel I should choose my words more carefully, because it's crap. It's terrible at the moment. Go back 6 years and you'll see just a huge distance in quality, and it bothers me. Because it's something I loved. A real love in my life, and it's gone. It bothers me. Alright, last question. You say you're a WWE fan. Who is your favourite wrestler? Kurt Angle. By far. Such a boss. Great wrestler, great everything. I think he's one of the most underrated people, even by the people who rate him highly. Like people who say, oh, he's like in the top 10 of all time. Which I think is very, very, very... a very good place to be. But I think he's probably high. I think he's still underrated by the people who rate him highly. Alright, that's the last question. I'm glad you watched. And maybe the next time I'll go into detail about why I tried killing myself. Maybe I won't. It depends on how I feel. But yeah. Bye-bye.